What's going on, nation? ukvapeuk here and welcome. Today I bring you something very special, at least to me, because I love the first version and now they released the 1.2. Yes, it is the RYE Rda. Yes, they've done a few changes on this one that I really love. Now, a little bit of a backstory on this one. This was actually a giveaway on Instagram by Joel, you know, the 99 Raps, the creator of the RDA. And one of the things that you had to do was to tag 3 friends. So I did tag 3 friends, and those 3 friends also participate, and one of them won. JB Digit. Okay, it is the biggest vape YouTuber in Portugal. All right, in Portugal, it has like 7,000 subscribers. He's pretty damn big. He's very involved in advocacy for Portuguese vapers. A very nice guy. So he won it, and he reached out to me and he said, listen, do you want to have it first? Try it, do a review on it. When you're done, send it to me. That is very kind of him to actually do that for me. So I want to thank him a lot to give me this opportunity to actually try it first. So the only bad thing is, after this video, when I finish, I have to send it back to Portugal to him. Yeah. So it is exactly pretty much the same thing. He done a few tweaks here and there, and he called it the 1.2. I think that is but even if they had called it the 1.5, was not too bad. Not like some companies who do nothing on their RDAs and then they call it the V2. But obviously we got to all of that on the up and close. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna get also exact same thing as the first one, for the exception. You're gonna get now this nice A10 drip tip, and before you used to have a metal one that was like more an MTL style. It was a very nice machining on it, but I didn't really see the point of it, and I think they listen and they change it. And you're also obviously gonna get the hat one, gonna get your nice Allen key in there. Here you're gonna have your squonk pin. You're gonna have an extra 510 pin that is silver plated. You're also gonna have, can you see that? Those insulators, if you don't want to scratch your mod, you put under the RDA. Okay, and here is the main event, your RYE 1.2. So it's gonna be, in terms of sizes and everything, is gonna be pretty much the same. Even the caps from this one fit the other one. So it is 24mm diameter. You're gonna have best them draw on the bottom, serial number, the good eye logo right there. Got a nice 510 protruding pin, no issues. The airflow slightly different. We're gonna have a look at that. I mean, it is the same, it's just some few stuff that change. Here 810, nothing too crazy. So the first change is on the airflow, and I have here the cap from the first one. I don't know if you can see it. First of all, the slot on this one is a bit slimmer, on this one is a bit bigger, and here the teardrops are more pronounced on the side compared to this one right here. So that is one of the changes. In terms of airflow and flavor, to be honest, I can see nothing that really changed. Look at this smoke. Ooh, it's all beat up. I use it just to burn my coils. Here we go. Another change that now you're gonna be able to buy is obviously the all murder out. Look at that. The deck is gonna be completely black, and on the other one you can, I think you still can have stainless steel, but on the other one you only could have this one. Also the convex, I don't know if you remember, I said the convex on the deck. This one was already convex, but as you can see, it is a massive difference. And because this one is going to have 45% more convex. Did they need to do that? No, they didn't. But they done it, and it's going to perform even better. What that means is when you drip on the center, or when it squonks, it's going to flow to the sides because the deck's going to be convex. And as you can see, it is definitely different. Now, one of the things that probably can see here is also the post seems to be close to each other by 2 mils, I will say. I don't know if you can see, if I line up the first one, you see the second one is not going to be perfectly lined up. I think the post holes are a bit closer, because on this one they were very wide, even though it was not an issue. So they are about 2 mil closer to each other, if I have to say. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. It's a 2-post configuration, very big post holes in there. Nothing too crazy, very easy to build. Actually, I'm gonna put in here, still gonna use my beat up smoke, why not? I'm gonna put the same build because like I said, this one is not gonna be to me, so I'm gonna use the build I already had in there, those 2 coils, because soon as I finish the review I have to send them over to the person who actually won it, even though I really wanted to keep, even though it's gonna be pretty much the same experience, you know, have an extra one. Oh, one thing that I most forgot, he also sent some of the competition cap. Okay, so you're gonna have this option. As you can see, you can't change nothing. This is not adjustable airflow or nothing. You're also gonna have obviously the ones that you can adjust the airflow. They're gonna be there. You're gonna have the option for that. But this is gonna have bigger holes, you know, bigger air slot. You're gonna have autumn. You're gonna have black. Don't know if this one is a competition or a normal one. You're gonna have black, and you're gonna have this. It looks like sandblasted, you know. Don't know if you can have the option to have a stainless steel, because on the other one I have the stainless steel, you know, that really polished. So you can buy those caps as well, you know. Obviously you're not going to be able to adjust the airflow because this is how they call the competition caps. So we're going to throw the build in here, some cotton, and we're going to vape this bad boy. And here we have the vapors, and pre them is obviously I had my coils pre-cut, but you know, if you put one pre-cut, put the other one pre-cut, and then slide them in, very easy. Obviously you want to kind of adjust your coils to be right in front of the airflow. I think is where you get the best flavor, and let me tell you something, flavor on this thing is not something that is gonna be missed. So we cover up everything. We're gonna come back on top. I tell you where you can get it, price, and we run to pros and cons. Alright, then we're back, and that was the up and close for the RYE. Why I call the RYE? RYE? It could be almost the same, yeah, 1.2. So where you can get it in price? Listen, the price is really gonna depend on the store that you go, but it goes for around £60, okay? For the Murder Out or the other colors they have available is gonna be pretty much that price. Now, in terms of where you can get it, I'm pretty sure you kind of get it worldwide, but because this is not your average, you know, China, a big manufacturer, atomizers or mods, is obviously going to be a bit rare. It's not going to be a lot of stores who probably going to hold it because it is an expensive idea for a store. But here in the UK you can get SR Vapes. You can get it at Vaping 101, I think. I mean, if you do a search, you're definitely going to find it out here in the UK. In other countries, just Google it and you're probably going to find it. Now, let's go to pros and cons. Now, listen. The cons that I had on the first one was kind of fixed on this one. One of the cons I could point out to be nitty picky, I wish the O-rings, even though they are perfect. I mean, you take them out, they are kind of perfect, but as soon as you get a little bit of juice in there, they are on the loose side. Nothing too crazy, okay? But even if you want to unscrew sometimes your RDA because you don't have a locking mechanism, and I think you should have a locking mechanism, so that's going to be my cons. The O-ring's a little bit loose, and I wish you had the locking mechanism to be a bit easier to screw and unscrew. But the first one didn't have also a locking mechanism. Now, it fixes a few of the stuff. One of the things, and we're going to jump to pros now, that people were not complaining, but they were saying like they didn't see a lot of purpose, was that metal drip tip with a very tiny inner diameter that was almost like a multi-long. Machining on that thing was crazy, okay, was perfect, but it was not big of a purpose. It looked good on the RDA, but you're probably not gonna vape on it. So he got rid of that and he replaced it with a bigger bore 810 drip tip. Love that. Another thing that he done, it was not con, obviously, was actually a very big pro, was the convex tech. And that one works great. On this one, 45% more. It's gonna work even better. Another thing, you didn't have a lot of options in terms of colors for the other one apart from the competition caps. On this one, you're gonna have that a bit more. You're gonna have the all mother out. That's this one right here. Looks awesome. Now, competition caps and even the normal caps in other colors gonna cost you about 25 to 30 pounds depending on the stores that you buy. So you're gonna have a lot more options to match on this one. One thing that I think it is a very big pro is the fact that you call it the 1.2 and not the V2. Okay, now we saw that in the past, like Mr. Eden with the dead rabbits doing practically nothing in there, calling the V2. Even if it had called the 1.5, I wouldn't see a problem in that because it done quite a few changes. Now the airflow, it is slightly changed, but to be honest, when you compare one to the other, you're not going to find a lot of difference, to be honest. It's going to be vape practically the same. So in terms of flavor and vaping experience, you're going to have the same experience as the first one. So 57 watts, 0.15, airflow wide open is the way I like to rock it. Let's have it. Flavor for days, cloud for days. I think I need a bit more power on this one. It's a little 62 watts. Even though you look at it and you see, oh, that's a lot of airflow, it is kind of, I wouldn't say restricted, but it's not that massive airflow like a gun, okay? You're gonna get that nice drop. That's why they call it hashtag best damn drop, because it is. Oh. Ooh, that hits hard. 62 watts is just perfect. Now, like I say, in terms of vaping experience, you're gonna be the same as the first one. So you're probably wondering, should I upgrade for that one? Listen, if you want to sell your older one and upgrade for this one, yeah, why not? I mean, you're gonna have a few more things on this one that you're not gonna have on the first one. If you're thinking that you're gonna have, oh, it's gonna be way better, more flavor, better airflow, no, it's gonna be pretty much the same with just a few upgrades. Now, is it worth the few upgrades? Yes, definitely. I mean, done the upgrades, they look absolutely fine. It's just, if you're thinking that you're gonna have a bad experience and you need to go to upgrade it, I don't think so. But if you love the first one like I love, you're probably gonna own this one as well, because the caps ain't changeable. At least they work. I don't know if they're supposed to be like perfect, but they work. I tried with my other one and they work. So you can kind of, you know, mix and match, maybe buy the all murder out and maybe you have the stainless steel and change the caps around. That will be great. Other than that, yes, definitely recommend, especially if you don't own the first one, go for the 1.2. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Till there, keep vaping.